One of the main activity is a software engineer is handling error. Let's learn today how you can handle errors. But without before we start, let's learn why handle error is so important. Without further ado, let's get started. Errors are inevitable in any program, but how you handle them makes all the difference. In Node.Js, proper error handling is crucial. Why? Because of five reasons. The first reason it's because it prevents application by crashing unexpectedly. The second reason is that it provides meaningful feedback to users. And the third reason is because it makes debugging easier with proper error context. The fourth reason is that it helps maintain application stability in production. And the last, it ensures resources are properly cleaned up. Error handling malware is defined with four arguments: error, request, response, and the next, and is used to handle errors that occur during request processing. So to summarize, here some key points you need to keep in mind. First, mass handler must have exactly four parameters, should be defined after all the app use method and root calls, can be centralized, can be used to centralize error handling logic, can forward errors to the next error handler using next, and last, define with the four arguments instead of three. So here let's see the basic error handling malware. Now we defined it right: export const error equal error request next. These are the four parameters, and inside let's write console error stack. So in the env, let's define the variable node underscore env equal development. We add it to see the error details in the development mode. If you want to see the the error details in the development mode, you need to run to create a variable like this. So the next is to configure dynamically so that we can have some response dynamically. We write response studies error studies or of 500 JSON or response. Inside the JSON method, you write message, error message, or error occurred. This is the first kind of type of message. The second parameters is to define the error and write error process node env equal production. Perfect. So error process node this all this response node env equal production. This means if Node.js is a production is a string, the actual error object is hidden intentionally. So we want to hide intentionally the error to be appear in the production, only in the production mode. But in the development mode, you can see your error details. You see? So if the node event is in production, the actual error object is hidden intentionally. So now we go to our index, our main file, we import it, and in the last error handler must always be in the last. Remember, it must be in the last always after all the app use method and call routes. Error handler must always be after other app use and routes. So in our endpoint, in our API, we add the next parameter, make it free, and we add the next no error. You write these messages to test our error malware if it works as expected. So now we write our endpoint function and let's test it. Perfect. So handler, our error malware is working perfectly. Now we can see all the error details in because you can see all this detail because we are in the development mode. This is old. You can see what is going on inside your code. What's wrong in this code. Now we launch our second test to see if everything is working expectedly. So here we go. Everything is working perfectly. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope this video was helpful. Thank you very much.